when he was reading the news, I was just saying, maybe we would update that list once very soon and say Arsenal too have now won the league.
Use your chest and say this is not fair.
I'm not afraid. I'm just saying I was admiring everyone who has been successful this season.
Do City ham. One of them ham.
Which ham?
One of them.
Are City playing ham?
They are playing West Ham.
Tottenham.
West Ham. Those ones are that's dead on arrival already.
30 teams.
You know what? I have a feeling that City will drop points to Tottenham. They're a very funny side.
Who?
No,
City. Spurs.
Yeah.
This Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs will chop it.
Okay.
They will chop it.
Fresh chopping.
Is West Ham or?
I'm talking. You know.
See, if United doesn't stop Arsenal, then it's whatever City plays. Arsenal will have to wait for. If United doesn't stop Arsenal,
I say that's 3 points. Guaranteed 3 points. Arsenal guaranteed 3 points at Old Trafford.
United will not lose that game.
Okay.
I'm ready to stake. I'm ready to stake 20 points for my 3 points and hand it to you. 20 points,
and then Spurs will destroy City's title. As you see,
they are away. Spurs are away.
Wherever it is, wherever the game is.
Spurs are home.
Oh, guy. If there's any game that they're out for, but at
the knowledge that Arsenal is going to win the league, do you think that they're gonna come?
They're playing for their own. The Champions League is
they've lost.
They haven't. It's mathematical. They can still.
Okay, they have 3 games.
Yes, they have 3 games to play. So
Spurs.
Mathematically,
so they have 9 points. So it's 60-67 because Aston Villa lost yesterday.
Exactly.
Man United wants to qualify for Europe.
Who?
Man United.
What's your problem?
Please.
I'm rooting for United. I've never been in United. Bruno is the best player. Bruno is the cleanest player in the world.
Football teams, yeah, talking about the pop teams. Meanwhile, Osimhen to Chelsea.
I think it's a fabulous story.
Drogba.
I think it's a fabulous story.
Osimhen go Chelsea. That guy will be scoring for fun.
So it will be Osimhen and Jackson together.
No. Forget.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Osimhen, how many goals has Osimhen scored this season? How many goals has Jackson scored in the league? Osimhen has just 1 goal better than Jackson. One.
Yeah, but far fewer appearances. But on a serious note, Osimhen heading Chelsea's attack, I think it will be.
I think it will be very good for Chelsea.
Very good.
My problem with Chelsea is that Chelsea, after the story, we didn't treat it, but we talked about it. Thiago Silva leaving Chelsea at the end of the season. They are losing leaders.
And they have to buy. I mean, Pochettino said, I think it was a story last week. Yeah. Which, even though we said it was a desperate plea to ploy, whatever, to hold on to his job, but it's a fact. They have no leaders in the dressing room. Thiago, in fairness, is past his by date. An excellent player.
Agreed.
Both on the field and dressing room. So they now have to, and that is all the fault of the board.
Yeah.
All this, magic, going to recruit from nursery school and all that. They now need to get some experienced professionals who can balance out the youth.
Who can scream at the young players, because that situation that happened where they were fighting for penalties, it was Noni and Jackson. Then later on Kopama and Noni. I'm like, what's wrong with you people? You already know who the first penalty taker is. A team that is balanced. You don't see City arguing that kind of stupid argument, or Arsenal fighting that stupid fight, because you already know who the first taker is. And the manager is telling you that, okay, let this person take it, maybe to just boost his confidence. But they were fighting, give me now. Please don't give me. So him leaving, it's a big problem. They need to get someone in. And I remember listening at the weekend to a couple of former Chelsea players. Frank Leboeuf, he spoke about his time at Chelsea, that look, they had leaders. Frank Lampard spoke about how they had Terry, they had Makelele, they had players that
they were like joint captains.
Yes.
Lampard was one of them. Now they had Terry, they had Lampard himself.
Yes.
They had Ashiko,
they had Petr Cech.
They had solid guys.
But now everybody's just doing as they like.
That Mikel Ballack, Etienne. We had player Obi. They had solid international players. They might not have been world class, but they were. They are solid in there. Even after Mourinho's first
title squad,
first title when he had Ian Robin on the right and Damien Duff on the left. Yeah. Then I think Drogba through the middle. Then,
Lampard. There was Carvalho.
Carvalho.
There were some solid players.
The master of the dark arts.
There are some solid players. Ivanovic. There are some solid players.
Solid players, though. I forget. So
there's even this guy Thiago, who went on to play for some of the other big teams across Europe. I think play Juventus as well.
A story that worries me, and that's one of the reasons Chi and I, in the furore over the under 70, whether it's Manu Gaba, whether I should give it to him. To be honest with you, I'll confess I really didn't care. And one of the reasons I don't care is, honestly, whether you get a young Sporting Paul, what's the guy that left Sporting? Paul of 4. Because the truth of the matter, then too they tamper with those. Let me. I almost said they tamper with those boys. That sounds wrong. But the two are tamper with their ages. There are too many shenanigans going on. Now, what's the story now that the majority of the camp has failed MRI? I mean, what does that tell you? Yes, MRI is not a 100% indicator of a person's age, because I know the story of one lady. I met the lady the mother of the child came to play for Nigeria lives in America and everything. Obviously, it's on his blue passport. She was one telling me this was we met up in Brazil in 2014 at the World Cup, and she was saying that her son came and failed the MRI test. You understand?
So it's possible.
But so it happens.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He failed the MRI test. But what because maybe his bones density, because American
density,
boy, don't chop any fool, many things, But with us, there's always been that tinge, that element, that whiff of malfeasance when it comes to age grade football, and
the result shows. The result shows, because a lot of footballers, we spoke about Toni Kroos today. The people that Toni Kroos was in the same set with.
Toni Kroos. We're talking. In fact, to be honest with you, I think that is actually our worst example. Yeah. That's the 2007 World Cup. That's actually the most excessive. Toni Kroos, De Gea was playing for Spain. Toni Kroos was Mesut Ozil in that team.
No, I don't think so.
But Toni Kroos' story was even too funny. Do you know that Toni Kroos was let go by Bayern 10 years ago? That Pep wanted to keep him. Pep wanted to keep him in Bayern, but it was the big boys, the head honcho team, that he wasn't good enough. You understand? So the person they brought in, if I can only remember,
wasn't it Alonso? Wasn't the swap for Kroos for Alonso?
No, it was somebody that just didn't, And then look at what Toni Kroos is doing. The guy is ageless. Look at that pass to Vinicius Junior. Look at that. That ball literally had bells on it. Say, bro, stick. That pass was a WhatsApp message. Hey, I'm sending you that ball. Just wait, just stay outside and slide it to the net. Man, class. Look at Modric. So I don't know. It's a challenge because I think the last time I was excited about winning under 17. Maybe Amunike said maybe, if at all. I mean, I was over the moon 85, 93.
Manu Garbazon wasn't bad.
Wasn't
bad too.
What year was that?
2013. Amunike was 2015.
I'm not really.
Wasn't bad.
Not really. And you can see, at least you can see the boys.
Because I think from what's his name sets from Manu Garba, we still have a few of them in the national team. Ihanacho, Awoni, what's his name? The goalkeeper, Zoho. Yeah, them are still in the team.
Yeah, I think I don't know. You keep on. It's not, I wrote an article once, years ago, and I used to write for them, and that this age is not a victimless crime, because it affects these players. Remember 2009 when we hosted the World Cup? I'll always appreciate Chief George Aduke Ameska for coming out and outing our captain the captain that this guy, when he played for him was it with Sharks or something? The guy was in his 20s at that time, and that was some years before. Was now leading out the under 17 as. It was a very good player.
I just took a very quick pick. Now, while it doesn't always mean that some players I'm just picking out some of the big names. Nacho played in that tournament. The Real Madrid captain. Danny Welbeck was in that tournament. Victor Moses played for England in that tournament. And you just think about the sort of careers those guys had.
Career trajectory. Cristiano, that's his name. Nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's why I say it's not a victim.
Let's just leave it. I'm very excited about the story of Finidi George. I think finally the manager is not just walking the walk, but he's also talking the talk. We need a lot of support going into this game. It's next month. And Benin will be a difficult game because Benin has always been difficult for us. Always.
And then the general
factor comes into place. And then we've got South Africa. South Africa has always been difficult for us. Always. We won the Cup of Nations and couldn't beat South Africa afterwards. So I'm happy that he's saying these things. I'm happy he's giving information and the players are all on board. we need to find a way to, leave where we are and move forward. We can't be living on what we did in February. What we did in February was lose to Cote d'Ivoire in the final. While it was a good performance all through the tournament, we need to start thinking about 2026, and that's the next assignment. This game is important. Players have to arrive early in camp. This isn't be over by then. So arrive early in camp. And from what I know, many of our players are not in finals of tournament. They're not in Champions League final, except maybe Boniface and Tella. The rest of them have not got a cup game afterwards. Osimhen has a game till maybe the last week of May, the 25th of May. After 25th, you are free. So you are able to take 1 week to rest, and in June, come to the Super Eagles.
You know where our appeal, you see, this is a new... This is what we hate to say in sports. This is a clean slate, yeah? Just finish up. The draws were against who?
Against Benin.
No, the draws are draws. We're against Lesotho
and Zimbabwe.
And Zimbabwe. Now, I was in Lesotho when we cleaned the crocodiles out. We descaled them and defanged them in their own town.
We'll do it again.
Sorry?
We'll do it again.
No, we will. That's what I'm saying.
We'll do it
it's all about attitude.
Yes.
It's all about...
I love that word.
It's all about attitude. Now, the NFF is going to play a key role here. I don't pretend to know what goes on in the corridors of power and the football administration, but I do believe that Finidi must be empowered. I've always sung about, and I'll say it again, code of conduct, that the players should sign it. For me, one of my beefs against foreign coaches has been they're bringing back the same tired, average legs from abroad. I beg, let's give other people a chance.
Okay, we're done with the news round. Any other thing?
Yeah, it's okay.
I like the athletic story.
The athletic story.
I love the athletic story.
So how many teams now?
Our 3 relay teams have qualified. 4 by 4. 3? At least 3?
I thought it was 4. 4 by...
The 4 by 400. Yes,
mixed.
And 4 by 100.
That's 3.
Men. 4 by 100.
How about women? We didn't qualify? I know there's something in Bermuda.
That. Yeah, that's Bahamas.
Bahamas, sorry. Well, Bahamas.
I have to confirm that, but yeah, okay. I'll confirm that, but it's a good one for us. Table tennis as well. Good stuff coming out from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Can only wish
they're just going for that's the qualification. When is the Olympics starting?
In July.
When in July?
Don't have the exact dates.
But come, European Championship is this summer as well.
14th of June.
14th
of June.
Oh, June.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that's next month now.
Wow, 14th of June. So
I think after the FA Cup final on the 25th, we got the Champions League final. Then I think they have 2 weeks break before the Euro starts.
Wow.
On the 14th.
And then the Euros takes us into Olympics.
Wow. Okay, so for someone has just helped us out with the confirmed story.
Yeah.
Let's
recognize the person.
No, it's not dirty boy like that. I just want to
Who is the person? Let's see whether it's dirty or not. Let's see.
I don't dealing with dirty people these days, like Chooks up here. Who is it? It's not Chooks anyway. So he says, Rich Xavier says, it's 4, yes, 4 by 100 men and women, 4 by 400, and 4 by 400 mix.
Oh, fantastic! That's interesting. Apparently, 4 by 100 is for men. First time in 16 years.
Yeah. But I think that this event is just 2 that will gain qualification. The other ones have qualified before. I think that's what I believe. Yes.
Anyway, whatever.
Okay. All right.
I mean, so we're going to have some solid representation in
Paris games.
Paris, yeah.
Let me read a few messages. This says, what about the soccer is not saying anything about movies. She be Gen Z.
We're talking about Gen Z before.
Extra Bishop says, I think Shego is referring to Bronx War or Equalizer by Bronson. Seagal is bottom of all, the only action hero that is never beaten. You should have learned from Jackie. Jackie Chan was top.
Jackie Chan.
No, goodness.
No, but the original there was Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was Enter the Dragon.
Strongest point says, make una one for me for that studio. He's deliberately talking about Jackson because of me. Jackson is playing. Jackson is balling. Can't deny the numbers. Khadija from Maryland says, absolutely enjoy the weekend of Premier League football. Anyways, Arsenal are about to feel the pain Liverpool fans went through in the 18-19 season when City won the league with 1 point. When competing with City, you have to be near perfect. Anyways, it's better for City to win the league 10 times in a row than for Arsenal to win it once. Have a great week. Khadija, couldn't agree more with you.
Khadija must be an Arsenal fan. Sorry, a Man U fan. You know what's funny? Man U fans are divided into 2 camps. There's there's a camp that like me that wants Arsenal to win any means so that City doesn't do that 4 in a row. But as the United fans, I will tell you, look, there are no City fans in Nigeria, and let's get it straight. All those so-called City fans out there that will come at me, there are none. There are no City fans in Nigeria. You understand? So they quibble the fact that Arsenal fans are going to get all giddy as Sam is behaving. Do you understand that they want to literally end? But for me, I don't mind. You understand? After if Arsenal when they make noise for 2 months and the season starts again, do you understand?
We will not hear what.
Exactly. I refer to City wins. Nobody make. They want treble. The world did not end.
Exactly. No, because
they have no fans. The world did not end. It doesn't matter. 2000 want it.
2000 when United when we beat Thank God, we beat Chelsea the Champions League. Do you know? In the Dumont area and all those places in interior, their hard cows are painted blue and white. They are going to be slaughtered that night.
That's show of love, passion. How I wish we can paint our cows green and white. Show some love to the Super Eagles. Peter from Ogba says the Eagle doesn't watch Harry Potter movies, but he's watching Ishawuru, Ultimate Power. Witchcraft now, witchcraft.
Never.
This one. Thomas from Ibafo says, good morning, Sports Zone.
Where's he been? Where's Thomas been?
The Charles Bronson movie, the one they talked about is Death Wish.
Death Wish.
It had different series, just like Die Hard with Bruce Willis.
Death Wish. That's the film, man. Thomas, thank you, Jerry. That's the film, Death Wish.
Wale from Ikeja says, good morning to everyone in the studio. I think if Pep wins the league and does it 4 in a row, he should just resign from City. He's conquered England, won the main treble, the domestic treble. He should allow others to breed. As a Liverpool fan, we can still win the league if we win our 2 remaining fixtures. And Man City draw 1 fixture and then lose 2. Arsenal lose their 2 matches.
While Arsenal lose their 2 matches, you cannot win the league.
Mathematically they can still win. Mathematically
they can still win, but it's going to take 2 teams to form up that, which ain't going to happen.
Billy Banks was in Lionheart last Boy Scout and other action movie. He was a top martial artist alongside Jean-Claude Van Damme, Reginald Van Lancha.
Last Boy Scout, that's Bruce Willis though. Bruce Willis and one of the Winans brothers. So I remember Last Boy Scout, but I can't remember Billy Blanks. The name really.
Billy is the villain of King of the Kickboxers. Good man, Tony Lokba.
I see.
This one says, good morning to Great Men of Sports Zone. You mentioned Billy Blanks. His best film was King of the Kickboxer. He was the villain. Lauren Avedon was the principal actor. Victor Roland.
Black or white?
He's black.
Billy Blanks.
Yes, he's black.
I've never.
Good morning, guys. Fortune from Ebitimeta. Since the guy, I don't know his name, failed to take us out. Okay, since the guy who failed off, watching too has remembered. What's his name?
David,
Dirty David. Came out after our last prediction of AFCON. So if anybody comes last at the Premier League prediction, I will join you guys when the person hosts.
If they sent you, then you go to 20 Kefi, not 26.
They said the address to 47 Kefi.
Wait for us at 38 Kefi.
It's David that has not done the needful. She really said we're waiting. This says, now that Tadeli of Newcastle has been banned for 10 years. Tonali. Will he still be collecting his wages?
10 years?
10 months.
10 months.
10 months.
He will now collect his money.
Yes, no. He just won't get his match bonuses, win bonuses, and all the whatnots. Good morning, Great Men of Sports Zone. My name is Timmy K. Hala Madrid. Seriously, I will never forget Deji Tinubu, one of the best those days, because of the way he analyzes. For Spurs, I don't know why he kept playing Son in the middle instead of playing him on the wings.
Deji Tinubu, that was a great guy though, yeah. And he was a die-hard Nottingham Forest fan. I remember that.
Looks as though they were still in the league. By the way, Leicester and Ipswich, automatic promotion. Yeah.
Okay, so who playoff final?
Congratulations.
The player there is Leeds United, Southampton. Because the last games were played at the weekend.
Okay, they do semis. Yeah.
Yeah, they do semis first. Yeah, before
Leicester, what happened? Leicester were leading.
Yes, they finished.
They fell off.
Then they finished off. Yes, they won.
I know they won, but that's what I'm saying. How did they recover? Because there was a time that they were leading by a countryman. Then they stopped winning games. Then started losing some. So I thought they had dropped out of the. So I was.
But they claimed it back. They claimed it. Oh, but I love Ipswich. Ipswich is back-to-back promotions from League One to Championship.
That's a good one.
At least one good thing from Nigerian part. We've got what Finidi George played for Ipswich Town. Yes, in there, and then Ed Sheeran will be at all their games. next season.
He's an Ipswich fan.
Yeah, he is. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna love it. Babalola Abdul Gafar says, "Good morning, guys. Hello, Mr. Shegun. Are you aware that Harry Kane has 42 goals and over 10 plus assists for Bayern Munich, and he didn't even start the season with them? But Mr. Femi believes he's not doing well because Bayern lost the league. Will Kane do a defender's job as well? It's like blaming Mr. Femi for Mr. Charles' absence on most Mondays."
Oh, well, that's our post of the day, a message of the day.
Apples and oranges. Apples and oranges. I'm not even going to go there. Let's not go there. Ola from Ontario says, "I have an honest question for Mr. Shegun. Since he dislikes Man City, would he prefer Man United to lose to Arsenal in their next game?
Yes.
Or share points / beat them?"
Lose to Arsenal.
He asked the wrong question. Someone that is ready for Arsenal to just
lose. I even lose. LOSE. Just lose me. Lose. So Arsenal can just enter. No, came up very wrong. Lose to Arsenal.
We got to the first time we said it. One time. Ifeanyi from Ogombo, thank you for your message. It says you're first time participating in the show. Do it takes a lot more. It says, "Let's hope that they don't have MRI scanning tools anywhere we go for a tournament with this so-called under 17 team. I beg, we know they hear is okay. She should move closer to the mic."
Sorry.
Told you about it.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's tired. I understand. Get up. And you see, you guys should. When are we going to have sports with appreciation month? Because getting out of bed this morning, this particular morning, we done the races like 12, like wow, on the Monday morning.
I don't understand. If those of you who supposedly slept alone found it difficult, what would the rest of us now say?
Well, you that didn't sleep alone would have benefited from the rain.
Nothing strength than the other.
Exactly.
Silva Omova from Apapa says, "Good morning, guys. It is written Arsenal will lose at Old Trafford. They know." I like this part. People added, "They know."
Who is that person?
Silva. They know.
You are dirty.
Silva, you are the. This is the message of the day.
You know what I'm going to say to Silva? I hereby christen you bronze.
Just wait and see.
The fun part was Silva goes. They know.
No, it is written.
That for me, that just blew me
3
up.
points there. Sure, 3 points. Saka and Declan Rice.
That's the day you see the world class. I want him to score, man. That's the day you see the world class of Bruno Fernandes. Bruno is a world class player.
Dirty Bruno.
World class. Bruno, don't end me on this.
Sorry for the news sound, which was just dirty. Ten Hag and dirty Jadon
Sancho is in the semi-finals of the Champions League.
He's a dirty boy,
and he was arguably one of the man of the match in the last game against PSG. At about 14 take-ons. First Englishman to do it.
Sorry, it was 10 take-ons, so don't exaggerate. It was 10
Well, it depends on which side you look at it. ESPN said it was 13. I said it was 14. Because I saw one that he was in the mood. His mind, he did it. But it didn't come through at the end.
Dirty. I don't even know who is dirtier. If I'd left to be both of them, to just get away. To just get out of my team.
Alright, let's go to phone calls. 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Good morning, it's okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Good morning.
It's a producer, Uncle Shegun.
I know, good morning. I was about to hear you. Good morning, my producer.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm coming on that. I will say it now and tomorrow. There has been time when that we deal with our leader that 17. Starting from the feather, he was a Yaba Tech student when we were in Nigeria. So let anybody not come and tell us anything about the MRI test or
the
Bad connection.
So please, Mr. Botus, try and call back, yeah? A wonderful producer.
No, if you're asking me to be satisfied with the news hound.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Okay, my name is Godwin.
All right, Godwin. What's where are you calling from, Godwin?
I'm calling from Becky.
All right, good. What's your mind?
The great weekend, Arsenal won, so I don't have to beef with Femi over there once again.
They mind Femi.
So this is how it goes. In 2002, we won the league at Old Trafford in 2002.
Yeah.
Before we play our last game at Everton, Tony Adams scored the goal. So So now we're going to win the league again at Old Trafford on Saturday.
If you want to be a part of us, first off, follow us across all social media pages at Lagos Talks 913 is our handle. And of course, kindly like, share, subscribe, and make sure you're a part of the Lagos Talks family.